Right now at 6, adjusting to alternate side parking changes. Drivers in La Crosse must follow new rules to avoid a ticket. And the Wisconsin Senate Majority Leader does not want any state funds to fund a passenger rail in Madison.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. Whether you like it or not, we all woke up to a winter wonderland. Here to give us an update on how much longer the snow will fall is our chief meteorologist, Bill Grahl.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is the same system that brought the rain and a mix Tuesday night. And then last night we saw it start as pretty heavy rainfall or persistent rainfall and then a switch over to snow. And that's why it was so wet and clingy and heavy and difficult to shovel. Made for some beautiful scenes across the region. Boy, go to my Facebook page, WKBT Bill Grahl. A lot of you have been sharing literally tens and if not probably a couple hundred photos now of the beautiful scenes across the region. But a little hard on the trees and in turn hard on the power lines and some power outages because of that as well. Now we've got some lighter snow showers now and they're pretty persistent across the region as an area of low pressure continues to spin up towards the Twin Cities. So Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, you're starting to get back into some light snow showers in the La Crosse area. Maybe some brief pockets of moderate snow showers where you see the darker blues and then more snow showers down to the south as well. So with the streets wet from today and temperatures getting near freezing, in addition to these snow showers, watch those roads. There could be some slick spots for sure. There's the pesky low, which is slowly inching its way eastward. And that's why we're going to have to deal with the snow showers tonight and even throughout our Friday as well. Now, current temperatures between about 27 and 32 degrees. Freezing in Eau Claire and Winona, 27, the chilly spot in Decorah. We'll keep that alert day or night, if you will, going because of the leftover slick spots and these periodic snow showers. And again, we could add another half an inch to an inch in many spots. Not only tonight, but maybe some minor accumulations tomorrow as well as we continue to dodge those snow showers.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I had enough today. My back had enough today.
It was heavy snow, and boy, it's you know, you send the little ones out to play in it, and they come in like they jumped into a swimming pool. They're literally soaking wet.
Yeah,
so.
And the dogs, it's like spring, you know, all the fun in the house.
Good moisture for the region for sure. We've had about an inch of liquid with this storm system so far.
Oh, wow. All right. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're back in winter, and all of us are asking, what side of the street do we park on? News 8 Now's Du Israr spoke to city officials who explained alternate side parking rules and when you need to move your vehicle.
According to a City of La Crosse ordinance, when there are 3 inches of snow or more on the ground, drivers have to be careful about what side of the street they're parking on.
Odd side on the odd days and even side on the even days.
It sounds simple, right?
I don't know, I've gotten a couple of tickets.
For some La Crosse residents, alternate side parking can be a nightmare.
I think it is confusing for people.
Up until this year, alternate side parking rules went into effect on November 1st.
You know, we didn't really need to be ticketing people if there was no snow on the ground.
In August, the City Council adopted a new change.
Alternate side parking is only on the times when we have a snow emergency.
When the city issues a snow emergency, drivers will get a 6-hour grace period to move their cars.
If you see it snowing, and there's a couple of inches on the street, then you could be pretty sure there's going to be a snow emergency.
If the emergency is on an even date, move your car to the even side of the street. If it's on an odd date, move your car to the odd side of the street. The city will enforce rules and issue citations from midnight to 6 p.m. Every snow emergency will last at least 48 hours. So after 6 p.m., drivers must move their cars to the opposite side for the next day.
There is going to be an adjustment period, but really the only thing that's changed is that it's not every day now.
While a citation isn't on anyone's wish list, Councilmember Chris Woodard says the ordinance is important.
When you drive past and you see these giant snowbanks, and that's dangerous.
Snowplows don't have to maneuver around cars.
Appreciate them plowing the streets, I can tell you that much. They do a good job.
So that everyone can drive on a clear road. Reporting in La Crosse, Du Israr, News 8 Now.
One quick correction there. 16 is an even number. 15 is a little switcheroo there. You can get alerts about alternate side parking through email, text, and social media. We'll post the links at news8000.com. Well, if you have been outside today, like all of us shoveling, you know that sidewalks and parking lots can be pretty icy. Falling is common in the winter, and it can cause serious injuries like sprains and fractures. Health experts say there are ways to prevent falls. Of course, salt and sand do wonders, but improving your balance can ensure you're not seriously injured when you walk on a slippery surface. Mayo Clinic doctors say one way to improve that is to improve your abdominal and back strength.
Those muscles often don't get used as much as we get older. Not many of us are doing our crunches every day. And so a focused regimen at keeping those muscles strong is so helpful.
Doctors also say taking small steps over slippery spots can help you stay on your feet. A 10-year-old Wisconsin boy is charged as an adult for fatally shooting his mother. As reporter Bruce Harrison explains, the boy made his first appearance in court today.
This was the first in-person hearing for the boy, and it's odd, if not troubling or jarring, to see grown men, deputies, walk a small child into a courtroom wearing a detention center issued T-shirt. But the fact is, he's accused of a terrible crime, and he's been charged as an adult. The 10-year-old throughout most of the hearing sat quietly with his head down.
You understand we're in juvenile court, but this is an adult court proceeding.
Prosecutors have charged him with first-degree intentional homicide. Records indicate he shot his mother in the face after refusing to buy him a virtual reality headset.
The complaint alleges that the victim was shot at very close range in the head.
On Wednesday, the boy's attorneys asked the court to drop a second count of reckless homicide, calling it redundant. That will be decided next month. They've also asked bail be reduced to $100, the only money they say the boy has.
My team and I have spoken with him about his ability to post anything. He told us about piggy banks with savings that he had from gifts, from birthday gifts, and scavenging through cushions in the couch that he's been able to save up.
The judge did not reduce bail, keeping it at $50,000. If the boy is unable to post bail, he may remain in custody now and for the rest of his life if convicted of intentional homicide. Reporting in Wauwatosa, Bruce Harrison, TMJ4 News.
And that boy's next hearing is set for January 19th. 1 week after dismissing the idea, Wisconsin Senate Majority Leader now says he supports changes to the state's military ballot system. Devin LeMahieu says he wants to make it harder for someone to commit fraud. Days before the November election, and now former deputy director of the Milwaukee Election Commission was accused of sending 3 military absentee ballots to a Republican assemblywoman. That's her there. She told prosecutors she was trying to highlight election vulnerabilities. Currently, military voters do not have to register to request an absentee ballot. However, they must put personal information in the MyVote website to request a ballot. LeMahieu also says he does not want any state money to go towards bringing an Amtrak line into Madison. The proposed passenger rail would connect the capital to Milwaukee, Chicago, and other major cities along Amtrak's Midwestern lines. Republican Devin LeMahieu says he opposes state funding, but has not yet been briefed by Madison city leaders about the proposal. The GOP controls the state legislature. If they agree to hold back funding, it could put the brakes on the entire project. Downtown La Crosse is home to a new hub for growing small businesses. About a month ago, we took you inside the Collective on Main while leaders were recruiting more vendors to fill the space. Today, the business incubator held its grand opening. The Collective on Main is run by CooleyCap. People who want to grow their small businesses can get a head start in the space. Sellers are constantly learning from business mentors and one another.
What really makes it unique is that we have a variety of businesses in one space. And also the model is that they should support each other and they really help make each other successful.
The Collective still has more room for other businesses. We'll post information about the application on our website. AT&T's nationwide commitment to kids includes La Crosse. The company donated $10,000 to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse. It is all part of a nationwide movement to bridge the digital divide and ensure kids have reliable internet and other technology to do their homework. The grant will fund a new academic center at the Erickson Club. The club's director says he is happy to invest money to help kids reach academic success.
Funds are tough to to get sometimes, and so when we get funds like this, we invest them directly in services for kids. So without this support, we may not have an updated academic center.
AT&T invested $2 billion to fund projects like this nationwide. They funded a similar project at a Boys and Girls Club in the Madison area. Well, still ahead, doing double duty, Spanish students at the UW La Crosse are learning the language while helping expand mental health resources and recognizing those who give their time to better the community. We're going to meet the recipients of this year's Iverson Frecking Award.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the chillin' with the crew pack in a pound. For just 19 bucks, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Why pay extra to ship and wait 2 days or more when you can pick it up for free today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet? Shop boots and clothing, housewares, snacks, pets, gifts, and everything else you need. It's easy. Just place your order online at farmandfleet.com or on our mobile app, then pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru. Shop online and drive through at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Plus, same-day local delivery is now available.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
FlexSteel, furniture for living, furniture for life. On sale now at Drury's in Fountain.
Feliz Navidad.
Light up the season with Nachos Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año.
From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
La Crosse students studying psychology and Spanish are applying their curriculum to the real world. Those students are in the class Spanish for Mental Health Professionals, and they're working with the La Crosse YMCA to make mental health resources available to the local Spanish-speaking population. So they're generating Spanish subtitles for YMCA videos that discuss resilience and positive psychology. Their professor says this work off campus is a great way to make a difference while they're still in school.
They can replicate common communicative situations in their future work.
Learning all the vocab in our Spanish class and then giving back to the community, which is one of the things I want to do with my future anyways.
Instructor Martin Gomez says he hopes this kind of project becomes a permanent tradition. La Crosse, as we all know, is a really giving community, and 3 community members are being honored for giving their time. The Bethany St. Joseph Iverson Frecking Awards recognize people who work towards acceptance and openness, as well as people who reflect a positive commitment to Coulee region communities. And this year there are 3 award winners, Sue and Mark Schultz and Friar Conrad Targinski. The Schultzes are active in their church and have been volunteers and members of more than a dozen community organizations. The Friar is a retired Marine and the Viterbo University chaplain. His passion is helping veterans and their families.
We had awards in the military, and I always felt very awkward with them. But as people, I was told that awards you have to read between the lines, and people basically think I can help, and I'm glad I can do that.
This is the 36th year of the Iverson Frecking Awards, and to date, there are 82 honorees. Still ahead, making winter fun free. We're going to let you know where La Crosse your family can find a Little Sled Library.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. I've got some snow photos to share with you, some snowfall reports. And believe it or not, we still have to deal with this storm system for tonight and tomorrow as well. All the details up next.
High
Hy-Vee's best deals of the year this Friday through Sunday. Get bacon for just $1.99. That's Hormel Black Label Bacon, just $1.99. And 10 Hy-Vee brats for just $10. Only $1 each and only at Hy-Vee.
Penny,
Yes, Sheldon.
are you familiar with the workings of an internal combustion engine?
No, Sheldon.
There's a problem with your check engine light.
No, it's working just fine.
According to the owner's manual, when your check engine light is illuminated, you should take your car to Sleepy Hollow immediately.
Your home of GM certified parts and service. Sleepy Hollow, your tri-state dealer. We can say that now. Viroqua, Caledonia, and now Cresco, Iowa.
You experience so many moments in your home, and Kidde helps you protect every moment. Materials in today's homes cause fires to burn faster, leaving you as little as 2 minutes to get to safety. So check your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms and replace them if necessary. Ensure that you have the right equipment for all areas of your home. Right now, save big on Kidde home safety products at Menards.
I'm Alexander Platt, music director of the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra, and I'd like to invite you to our pair of holiday concerts this month. With all your favorite Christmas carols, these concerts are going to be the perfect way to gather the family together for a celebration of the holiday spirit.
Join the La Crosse Symphony for An American Christmas, December 16th and 17th. Sponsored by Hale, Skemp, Hansen, Skemp & Slyke, and Ideology. Tickets on sale now at lacrossesymphony.org.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright. Come in and choose from a great in-stock selection of vehicles, or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. Plus, hundreds of vehicles are arriving daily, just in time for the holidays. Now, for a limited time, get up to $1,000 bonus cash on most in-stock Ford vehicles. Hurry in. See your Northland Ford dealer today.
Stock up for the holidays this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee canned green beans, just 39 cents. And Hy-Vee corn, just 39 cents. Get up to 12 cans of Hy-Vee corn or green beans for your holiday recipes. Only 39 cents each, only at Hy-Vee.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Kids of all ages are enjoying a winter tradition, sledding. ORA Trails reopened its sled library, allowing everyone to enjoy it. Inspired by the Little Free Libraries found around La Crosse, these sleds are available to everyone. According to ORA's executive director, they like to prep for those the libraries ahead of time, and there's one in Luth Park if you're looking for one. And Bill, there's plenty of snow to sled on right now.
Yeah, especially to the north and east. Boy, this was round 2 of this same storm system. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, mainly rain for most, mix and snow to the north. And then last night started as rain and then changed over to snow. And the big winners or losers, so to speak, depending on if you're a snow fan or not, Jackson, Clark, Monroe, Juneau, and Adams counties. Numerous reports in those counties of 6 to 9 inches of heavy, wet, kind of mashed potato type snow. And that's what was causing some tree damage and some power outages as well. Chippewa Falls, just over 6.5. 6 inches in Eau Claire and Whitehall, 5.5 inches in Hillsboro, 5.3 in Bangor, 5 inches in Westby, 4.2 in West Salem, and then lighter totals as you get closer to the Mississippi River and especially south and west of La Crosse, about 3 to 3.5 in the Winona area, 2.7 on the far south end of La Crosse, 3.8 out at the airport, 1.7 in Caledonia, and 1.3 inches in Decorah. Look at these beautiful photos. I'm going to step out of the way. Thanks to Linda for this shot in Westby. Again, that clingy snow just made for some beautiful wintry scenes. I can't tell you how much even prettier these would be if we had some sunshine. It's been what seems like a month since we've had sunshine around here. And this one in Richland Center, just the contrast of the white and the red barn there. Thanks to Jackson for that gorgeous shot. And again, thank you to all of you sharing your photos. Go to my Facebook page, check them out. There's a lot of them, and continue to keep them coming. I love to see it. All right, some light snow showers in downtown La Crosse right now. 34 the high today, 33 is average, 69. Remember a year ago today, I was on air for several hours covering tornadoes and wind gusts of 60 to 70, even 80 miles per hour, and we hit that high of 69 degrees before that severe weather moved in a year ago today. Just unbelievable. About 1/3 of an inch of liquid today, but storm total about an inch of liquid, 2.9 inches of snow today for the month, 8.8 inches. That's 3.5 inches above average, and 12 inches for the season so far, which is 3 inches above average. Light snow out at the airport, 31 degrees. South to southeast winds at 17, making it feel like 19. 32 in Eau Claire, and it feels like 23 for you folks. So not overly cold yet, but look what's happening out here. That's the colder air that's starting to be drawn southward out of Canada that's going to make its way towards us. But in the meantime, upper 20s to lower 30s, gusty southwest winds, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Some higher gusts down to the south and west here, and that's causing wind chills in the single digits and teens there. Feels like 19 in La Crosse, and overnight, definitely expect wind chills in the teens for most spots. So light snow showers continue to pivot through the area up towards Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. Maybe some brief pockets of moderate snow showers where you see the darker blues, but most of this just light snow showers, but it's going to be enough to keep those roads slippery as this pesky low just slowly tracks eastward, and this thing is massive, continuing to cover the nation all the way down to the Florida Peninsula. So off and on snow showers tonight and into our Friday as that low slowly wraps by just to our north, and then we finally get rid of this on Saturday. Maybe some leftover flurries in the morning. Otherwise, mainly cloudy conditions on Saturday. So for tonight, 25, those periodic snow showers, minor accumulations tonight, tomorrow, maybe a trace to an inch tonight, and same with tomorrow. But again, that's going to be enough to keep the roads on the slick side, especially the secondary roads and untreated roads. Highs tomorrow around 30, then it gets cold, 24 on Saturday, teens for highs Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, single digits for highs. My goodness, next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a couple of chances for some light snow showers later Monday and again on Wednesday. So I don't see the snow on the ground going anywhere anytime soon, which, hey, is good for a white Christmas, right?
That you're very right on that. Way to find the silver lining. Thank you, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the Badgers are back in action tonight after a thrilling overtime conference win. Plus, the Bucks will be looking to make it 2 straight tonight when they hit the road to take on Memphis. Rob has a preview coming up next in sports.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Wesco is overstocked and ready to sell, sell, sell. This month only, buy 1 piece of furniture at regular price, get the second of equal or lesser value half off. Buy 2 pieces of furniture at a regular price, get the third of equal or lesser value 75% off. Buy 3 pieces of furniture at a regular price, get the 4th piece of equal or lesser value absolutely free. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Visit HometownChevy.com.
This weekend, it's Hy-Vee's Big Pop Sale, Friday through Sunday, featuring 6-packs of your favorite Pepsi products, just $1.99. You heard that right, 6-packs for only $1.99. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Cherry Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Mug Root Beer, Sierra Mist, Orange Crush, and more. This weekend, all just $1.99 a 6-pack. Get your holiday guests their favorite drinks. 6 packs of Pepsi products, only $1.99, and only at Hy-Vee.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
When the Packers take the field on Monday night at Lambeau, it'll be more than 2 weeks since their last game. And with just 4 games remaining for Green Bay, still a chance to make the postseason. But every week down the stretch will have sort of a playoff feel for the green and gold. Packers needing every win they can get from here on out. First test comes Monday night as the defending Super Bowl champs come into town. The Rams, not the same team they were last year. They do have a new quarterback under center. Baker Mayfield made a great first impression with his new squad, leading the Rams to a comeback win against the Raiders last Thursday night. That was in a dome. This one will be different. It's at Lambeau. Weather expected to be in the teens on Monday night. Coach LaFleur, is the cold weather an advantage for the home team?
I don't know if it necessarily is. I think it's a lot about mindset and getting your mind right to go play in, same with when you go down in the South and it's really hot. So I think a lot of it is mindset. Is there some physical effects? Probably. I think the biggest advantage would be that you get an opportunity to practice in the weather that you're potentially playing in.
On to men's college hoops now. The Badgers are back home tonight. Wisconsin getting a big conference win last weekend in Iowa. Badgers hanging on in OT to take down the Hawkeyes. Jordan Davis, big three in OT that tied the game. Wisconsin gets the victory, improves to 2-0 in the Big Ten. Badgers won't play another Big Ten team until early January when they take on the Gophers at home. But tonight, Wisconsin plays host to Lehigh. Badgers 8-2 so far this season. They're ranked 22nd in the AP poll. On to the pros now. The Bucks have been red hot. Milwaukee has won 5 of its last 6. Bucks took down Golden State on Tuesday night, 128-111. Tough shooting night for Giannis, but the two-time MVP still put up MVP numbers. Game high 30 points, 12 boards on the night. Milwaukee will look to make it 2 straight tonight in Memphis. 6 of the next 7 for the Bucks will be on the road, so good test for this squad. Milwaukee currently 20-7 on the year, just 1 game behind Boston in the Eastern Conference. Well, tough news for Golden State on Thursday regarding the team's best player. Warriors guard Steph Curry is expected to miss a few weeks with a left shoulder injury. It happened late in the third quarter of last night's loss to the Pacers. Curry immediately grabbing his shoulder here. He'd head to the locker room a couple minutes later. Curry had 38 points up until that point. Warriors will have their hands full the next month or so. Curry leads the team in scoring, averaging 30 points a night. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Surprise!
It's a new Buick.
You got me a new Buick?
Oh, and there are more gifts inside.
You got me the head-up display.
Wow! The massaging seat.
Okay, what next?
Alexa, turn on holiday lights.
This year, give the gift of technology in every Buick SUV.
It's the holidays. Get 3.99% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on these Buick SUV models.
Wisconsin, one of those places where families spend their winters among our frozen lakes and snow-covered hills. With all the fun we're having, it's easy to take for granted how we warm up, by the fire or simply adjusting our thermostat. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? It might be simple to imagine for 60 seconds, but for many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. Freezing temperatures aren't just uncomfortable for them, they can be deadly. Make a real difference by providing a hand up for a neighbor in need. No matter the amount, every dollar helps. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Snow showers continue to pivot around low pressure tonight and tomorrow. Lows tonight around 25 degrees. 30 tomorrow with those snow showers by the middle of next week. Highs only in the single digits.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. We hope you'll join us again tonight at 10. Be safe.